He ain't thought, he just grabbed the punt and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting that cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm pretending with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles on the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, on the floor to the cut.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come on. Set. Go.
They go right back to Taylor. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 32 yards. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He completes it to Hutchinson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They face second down and 7.
Reload! Reload! Ready!
On the give, this is Taylor. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Let's go now. Ready?
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Cardinals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Ready?
First and 10.
Take it easy. Route.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Once again, it's Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Hey, Lion! Hey, I'm gun. 11.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Third and 6.
Hey, Ryan! 13, Luke! Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second down, Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
11.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. So after 1. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A give here to Pacheco. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Arizona. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 57 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Second down and 8.
Let's go.
They put Wilson in motion. And he's in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 11 Agate. Here we go.
Lawrence now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Hey, Lion.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 42.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
We're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing is Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
23.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
To throw is Lawrence. That's over the middle, and now he loses the football. The Cardinals have got it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And they mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Again, working deep downfield. Ooh. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's first and goal. A huge play just before the half. 53 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Throwing again is McCarthy. That one, take it in. Xavier Gibson, touchdown, Arizona. The offense staying put. They will go for two. Tight end going in motion here. Now it's Taylor. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Think right. Hey, lion, lion. Hey, kill. Think right, open.
Lawrence now on second down. He's going to try it here again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
Score Cardinals 26, Packers 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A handoff to Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Pacheco. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
One more time with Pacheco. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, easy, route.
Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No! 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. Check go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one caught by Wilson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll go down back at the 4.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Check. Hey, check that. Street. Hook.
A run with Taylor. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
So 1 quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Hey, hey, hey. 13 loop, 30 left. Red.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
11. Hey, Lion. 30 left. Go. 11, Agate. Go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, run. Easy. Go, let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Hey, go.
2nd down, Lawrence. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
1st and 10. On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set go.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Let's go.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Packers going to use their final timeout now. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Here's 2nd down.
Take right open.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he'll be taken down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. They are moving on in these playoffs.